So last time you made yourself through the Grey Valley, where you encountered a series of very obscure gases and decided to partake in a game of Yeet the Gnome.
Okay, thank you.
You then made it through the series of gases. A sandstorm blew through, and unfortunately, two of you were rendered immobile, and you rested until it passed over. That being said, you woke up to seeing Thorfinn very battered and bruised. Didn't really give too much information to why. You then continued in the direction that Thorfinn had recommended, travelled through the ethereal plane, and a series of events did unfold there, and then you found yourselves at the opening through the Grey Valley to what was signposted as the Pools of Witterbeck on a large sort of signage just a few hundred foot away from the actual entrance itself. The landscape is a series of jagged rocks. They're like a tall sort of step tiered landscape, pools with spilling water, bubbling sort of geysers, steam and fog, cracks and gaps. You can make out that there is a series of like man-made structures within this sort of backdrop, but have long since withered away to the ages, and things like earthquakes and the obvious corrosion of this sort of time period has long since gone. Mentioned before, you are aware that around 400 years ago, this the Witterbeck gnomes used to live here, and there was an accident that caused them to flee their home. However, they were became prey to a series of hill giants that then since have decided to call this their ancestry home, and you know that it is likely that these hill giants still reside here, as well as talks of other creatures that kind of hide or seem to reside in this landscape. I'll give you an example of what you're up against. I will place you at the entrance. Give me a moment to reveal. So, what do you wish to do? I mean, you've got this time to talk amongst yourselves if you want. As you know, there was something quite shifty regarding the behaviour of Thorfinn.
I feel like words are overrated, so we should just sort of plow on,
Nah.
find our quickest route through this dilemma.
Why do you want to go through this area?
Because it's the quickest way to get to the other side, isn't it?
Maybe, but there's other safer routes we could take.
But we can't be doing that, because then we might find another excuse not to go that way. We might as well just go this way now we're here.
But we need to go to Craghammer anyway. We could just keep to the path.
No. You got to take a risk once in a while.
I've taken a lot of risks in the last month or so, and I'm saying no.
Let's have a vote through the party. Who votes to go through and get to the other side as quick as possible?
That's a lot of silence.
I'll take that as a yes. Right, let's move forward.
So, if you have no other, way of telling us you've got nothing to hide, we have a truth potion. Willing to take it?
This is where the Torfin the Rogue runs, and he just sort of runs straight into this entrance here.
Hey, no, don't metagaming. Can't use outside conversations to determine your actions.
I don't know about you lot, but he's appeared and then disappeared, and I've got no real ties.
Should we just leave him and just go somewhere else?
We could.
I did just send you a message.
Yeah. Well, guys, you do know this is the only way to get through to Craghammer, so we just have to sort of buckle down and try and find the safest route without using our precious truth serum.
Would I know that there's other ways to get to Craghammer, Nick?
From your keen mind, you know that the Grey Valley is surrounded by jagged rock faces, very similar to the entrance of the Wirtebeck pools. From where you would estimate that you are, the likelihood is that this is the only route, or at least the quickest route to Craghammer. Now, if there was any other routes, they're probably more or less structurally sound than going this way.
Other than acid pools and...
Well, I mean, you can continue and search around the Grey Valley, but you already are well aware of the gases that seem to flow this cursed land, and you're yet to actually see any signs of life, but you know that there are tales of the Grey Valley that talk about like dark demonoid creatures that seem to roam the lands.
Yeah, I'm not very convinced. I'm not gonna lie. But there are other ways to get to Craghammer. Not just this way, but there are other ways to get to Craghammer. Like, you can see it on the map,
unclear.
right?
You wouldn't know necessarily like a route, but there's not to say that there are areas you could try and use equipment to try and get around, but there's no direct path to Craghammer. Literally, the Grey Valley is like a surrounded expanse of jagged rock face.
Oh, fuck this. Right.
If
Who's
you've got
on again?
climbing gear and stuff, you could always give that a go somewhere else if you feel that there is a safer.
No,
Wait.
no, it's fine. I remember our dexterity checks. They didn't go well. Okay.
Well, tell you what, I can climb up a tall bit of rock and I can try and see if there's another way.
You're very low on my trusting scale right now.
I've got high dexterity.
Yeah. Doesn't
You
mean
got-
I trust you.
Yeah, low trust worth though.
Ah.
Right. Let's put it to a vote. Who wants to go in?
Yep.
Say aye.
Unless
Oh.
there's another way, then we don't really have a choice.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
Nick,
Fine, but don't blame me when it goes wrong.
Nick, do I know anything about this place, given my gnomish heritage?
I mean, your gnomish heritage would probably have given you that information. You would have been the one to relay the fact that 400 years ago this used to be a home to gnomes. That the accident that caused them to flee their home was due to the hill giants frolicking in the pools of Whitbeck. You know that they no longer reside here, or at least there's been no word of them residing here anymore. And there are tales that the hill giants and other creatures, they are quite abrasive, and people tend to try and avoid them at all costs. You as a gnome would probably know a tale about a particular hag that resides in this area, or once resided in this area, by the name of Mouvletir.
So what do we say, guys? Do we head in? As it seems to be the only way. That's not going to take us weeks, months to get through to the other side.
Fine, let's do it. The quicker we get in, the quicker we get out.
Oh yeah, great plan. Yeah, fine. I don't like it, and it's not my fault when things go to shit. Fine, right.
Nick,
Just don't try and fight anyone. We'll be okay.
Nick, does my gnomish heritage know about any secret underground passages that lead straight under and out the other side?
Go ahead and roll me a history check. Probably not. So at disadvantage, because I wouldn't believe you'd ever been here when,
But
or
my
at least
Mima
known
was.
anyone.
My
This
Mima
was
was from here.
This was 400 years ago.
My Mima was very old. Oh, bloody hell.
You do know that the gnomage homestead was actually within the undercarriage of the Witterbeck pools.
Okay, I'm going to come over to this pool here I'm going to place my hand against it and say some words under my breath. And does a door appear?
Are you casting?
No, I'm not done. No. Well, I'm using my magical powers. So
Well, you're
like a
looking
door.
for a secret door, then I'm guessing.
What's that?
You're looking for like a secret door, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
And like a.
Yeah. Yeah. You feel around your hand, and you find a door.
Sweet.
Everyone, you see like a shimmer of a door appear on the stone rock surface.
My Mima spoke to me about this. She said there's a magic door, but you have to run through it. Dolphin, why don't you run through it?
I don't quite fit
Run
through that
through it.
size door.
It's a big door. It's
definitely
about
for
5
small
foot by
people.
5 foot.
It is surprisingly the same height as you, Thorfinn.
How is it? Oh well, to try and gain some people's trust, I guess I'll give it a go.
Can you do me Can you do me one thing before you do that?
What's that?
Can you do an intelligence roll for me, please?
Oh.
Okay. So you run through the door.
Yes.
Okay. Are you
Head
So,
first, full
yeah.
speed.
head first, full speed? I've got to try and work out what that is.
A brisk walk.
Okay. So as you run up to the door, and at the open door, oh, is that all? I mean, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you
Pranked you!
hit the wall.
I got you good.
Jesus Christ.
That's it. That's all I wanted to do. We can go in now.
As you enter, could you all do me a perception check, please?
All of us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about wasting everyone's time. It was worth it.
Jirak is still coming to terms with his time in the ethereal plane, so probably why he's a lot quiet than usual. And if needs be, I will also allow Goplana to control his sheet. And I also like to point out, Goplana, I found it hilarious that in your notes of your character sheet, what you put for anyone else in control of your sheet.
Oh, did Jack share it with you?
No, I come across it and I was like, I did
Where did
find
I
it
put
quite
that?
funny. Huh?
Where did I put that?
I think it's like in your bio section. It's like any of you that fuck with my sheet, I will hunt you down and kill you.
Yeah. If any fucks controlling my sheet dare mess with my gold, I will find you and murder you. It's in the treasure area. I mean, I forgot to do that. Whoops. Oh shit, I'm 53. Forgot about that. Whoops. Hey. Right.
So you going in? 22
This is-
Clarence, 20 Lana. As you enter the pool entrance, you do see off to your your left hand side a gap opening that sort of goes into like a cavern area, and like a gappage, like a pathway that sort of works its through way through the middle.
I feel like at this point, Jurek would send Kegger into scout.
Yeah. Jarek does that. I don't know how they work, so that'll be good.
Into the thing, yeah. So into the cavern or into the pathway?
Into the cabin just to look around, and then come back if it's safe.
So we'll say goes in, kind of disappears into the dark of the cavern. I could be really cruel and say that you hear him cry out in pain, her cry out in pain, but I'm not that cruel. It seems that everything is fine. Comes out, kind of like looks around. Seems pretty casual.
Awesome, let's go into the cabin.
How bad would you have felt sending him in there and all you heard was...
Well, Jarek would murder you, Nick.
Hey, I didn't send Kegger into the cavern.
Yeah, but I didn't kill her though, did I?
Oh, I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got dark vision, right?
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, bro. When I was a young warthog. Yeah, you go into the cavern. It's a bit damp and dank. There's a series of mushrooms dotted around that you can see ever slightly glowing, and there seems to be another gap at the other end.
Yeah, sure. I'll keep going through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm following, but behind.
Yeah, as you go through the gap at the other end of the cavern, you kind of come out into an opening again, and you see a series of man-made stone-like stairs that have weathered away, a series of pooling water where the pools have kind of spilled over onto the floor and kind of seem to keep this area damp and so on. Yeah.
I'm gonna poke my head around here. If that's a door.
No, it's just more stone.
Okay. Cool.
Are these gnomish steps or giant steps?
It's hard to tell,
How
but
big are they?
I mean
Well-
they're big enough for a gnome to walk up, so you would assume
But is this the type of size that a gnomish settlement would have made?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They are familiar looking design, even though there are subtle differences for obviously the culture here being slightly different to what you're familiar with, but the design is very very typical of a gnome you would be familiar with.
Can I check the steps for traps?
Of course.
Is that investigation?
It is. You do not think you do not feel that there are any traps.
think you're lying, but I'm still going to go up.
I mean,
Is
I'm not
everyone else
lying
with
into the
us, or
fact
is
that
it
that's
just-
how you feel, but
Well, yeah. Okay, that's true.
yeah, you
Is it-
seem to go all the way up to the top.
Is
How much
anyone
do you
else with
weigh,
us?
Clarence?
Oh God, I'm tiny. I don't weigh fuck all.
Yeah, thought as much.
I
That's
weigh,
not a good thing.
41 pounds is what I
Yeah,
weigh.
that's cool. Good to know.
Cool. Hey guys, for some reason I don't think anyone else should come up. It'll be cultural appropriation. This is my heritage. What do I see at the top?
Go ahead and roll me perception. You see the beginnings of the lower tier. It seems to be like a cavern kind of entrance that kind of goes into darkness. Off to the side there, the pathway continues a little bit more, and the stairs creep up sort of around the edge of and clearly try and go above this sort of lower sanctum. What the rest of you doing, guys?
I'm just going to sort of walk up and ask Clarence what he sees. Asking him if this is a good way to go.
Yeah, Thorfinn, come up. It's safe.
Yeah, well, based on the last thing you asked me to do, I don't think I'm going to be following your advice anytime soon.
Oh, it was just a prank. I wouldn't do it twice. You'd be expecting it now.
Maybe I would be expecting the unexpected, which would be you pranking me twice in a row.
That is true.
I think we should send Kegger up after you.
No, you're wuss. Lana's gonna go up, but like put weight on her nearly mangled and burnt bow up the stairs as it goes up to make sure there's nothing like that will fall through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And she's gonna go for me, Clarence.
sure. How much do you weigh?
9 stone 10, I think.
Yeah, you seem to make it all the way up to the top without any issues.
Oh,
I
sorry,
don't know what all
9
the
stone
fuss is
7.
about.
She's gonna turn around and go wuss, and then walk, go and see what's through the top.
Do
I'm
you
up,
think
Thorfinn.
this will follow?
Are there any other stairs
Kegel.
that are there any other ways up there other than the stairs?
I mean, you can try and climb this sort of like waterfall-esque rock face to the side here if you like, and try and sort of balance yourself around.
Yeah, I want to take the awkward way up.
Okay. So, dexterity check. Yeah.
Does that get me all the way to the top, or do I need to do it twice?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Gets you
cool.
to where you need to be. Summer.
I'm just gonna follow Lana.
Okay. So you reach the top of this sort of entrance way. You now find yourself near a cave-like opening, much too small for giants to fit through, but big enough for maybe something double the size of Thorfinn to fit through. So not massive, but still quite big. And then off to the right hand side to this, you have another staircase that seems to take you up further.
Or was that a big entrance or a stairway going somewhere else?
Mhm.
Is there any light inside the big entrance?
Not that you can see.
Ooh. Where do we go, guys?
Oh shit.
Right. As everyone's a little bit slow, I want to make some decisions around here, and I think we should go through the cavern.
Off you go.
Okay.
Going
Yeah,
into the cavern?
I'm just gonna
Okay.
head in sort of cautiously,
Give me a sec.
keep my eye out for traps or anything.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Whilst he's gone, I'm just going to whisper to everyone. Should we just go?
Watch what happens first, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision at all, Thorfinn?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Brilliant.
So give me a sec. Where are you, Thorfinn? That is what you currently see, and you're about 10 foot into the cave at that point.
Is there any sort of like torch-esque looking objects
Nope.
laying around?
No,
By the entrance?
in absolute pitch black, all you can see is the subtle dots of glowing green from fungi that you witnessed in the cave below.
Right. I'm just going to wait around here for 5 minutes. I'm assuming the rest of the people can't see me.
No, they'd be able to see the back of you. The only
Um.
reason you're able to see what you can is from the light from the outside spilling into the cave.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to turn around, go back out and say, yeah, I think we should go this way. It seems safe.
Well then, let's go.
Who's going
We
into
need
the cave?
some torches, though.
I've got dark vision.
Yeah, I think all of us have dark vision.
Ooh, I have a candle.
Good. Wow.
Okie dokie.
Oh shit.
I think it's at this moment I realise I have candle, and I'm gonna light my candle and hopefully gain a little bit more light while everyone's right next to me.
Yeah, I mean, your candle probably emits 5 foot of light.
Can I blow it out and just say you're drawing attention to us? There's giants around here.
I mean, you've said it, you've done it.
Yep.
I just sort of look down in disgust and like, fine. You have a point.
Can we see what's in this cave?
Sure. So, for the rest of you, you can probably see about that much.
Lana's sticking to the wall and going down this way.
I'm gonna follow closely afterwards. Fumbling behind her.
Your dark vision would sort of maybe see that from where you are.
I'll put my head around the corner. I'll do the same by here.
Okay. Can you do me a perception check, please? Okay. You hear a noise kind of echo through, but it's very, very subtle. It almost sounds like droplets of water. So the typical.
Right. Okay. Gonna go back. I think there's water down that way. If you want to go check, let me know how much water there is. That'd be great. If not, we could always check the other way. It's up to you guys.
I'm assuming I still can't see in the dark, so it's
Nope.
still pitch black in this cave.
Yep.
Yeah.
The slight subtle bits of glowing green that you can see probably emit the same amount of light that your candle did.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just sort of gonna cling to Lana and tell her to lead the way.
I don't know if you can see Lana's face, but it's not a fun look.
No, he wouldn't be able to see your face. In fact, it's whether or not he actually grabbed Kaplana or not. Go ahead and roll me a perception check at disadvantage, please, Thorfinn. Okay. Can you roll me a 1d3, please?
What? Sorry.
Do 1d4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. You're lucky it was Kaplana. So, what do you guys do?
Right. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go towards the water or to the unknown?
Towards the water.
Oh, okay.
Let's go towards the unknown then. Don't trust this guy still.
Well, what's wrong with the water?
Everything.
Can you not swim?
I can swim.
Then let's go for a swim.
I'm okay. I'm
There's
good.
less likely to be hill giants down there by the water.
Hill
They got
giants have
loads
to
of
drink.
water. They got loads of water up on the big massive hill where they live.
Could be an acid pool.
Ooh. We can get vials of acid. See, that's a win-win either way.
Could be a mimic.
Y'all, right, fine. Water it is. Come on then.
Yeah, lead the way. Ooh.
Right, what's that?
Can you see anything else?
Not yet. Give me a second. Anything more up this way?
Can you do me a perception check, please? Okay. Just as you kind of move around that area, you hear like almost like a stone kind of like scutter, like like if it's being rolled across the floor, and you swear like where you heard the noise come from, there was a stone there that's no longer there.
Don't move.
Why? What's happened? I can't see.
Can I
Did you
see
say that out
anything
loud?
that's... No, I'm
Yes.
going to whisper it.
Okay.
Can I see anything around me at all that could have made the thing move?
No.
No?
Nope.
Great!
Um,
Wonderful.
go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Is that coming through for you guys? Because it's not rolling
No,
on my
it
mouth.
is
Sorry.
now.
There we go.
The stone that you thought you saw was like it was here and is now here.
Lana's... Oh, this is... Fuck's sake. Lana's
Could-
going to poke it with her bow. Like that area.
When you approach it.
I'm going to use the end. Actually, Durak, chuck me a spear.
Kind of like reaches out to you. He's actually, I don't think he would because of the spear he's currently
No,
got.
he's still got his old one in the bag of holding.
Okay, yeah, he probably then would reach into the bag of holding and pull out the other spear to give you.
I'm going to poke the wall with it, see what happens.
Poke the wall?
Well,
Okay.
where it came from.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. As you kind of like poke the hole, you hear from right here, you hear a
Oh, that's not great. Oh, the fuck are you? Something laughs, something laughs, something laughs. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. I'm going to throw the spear back to Durak and hide behind Thorfinn.
Quick question. Does everyone else have sort of like dark seeing abilities?
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm the only one that can't
You
see.
are the only one that cannot see.
And we're all hid behind you.
I think at this point I'm sort of fed up not being able to see anything. So I actually whack out one of my hooded lanterns,
Okay.
and so I can actually see what the situation is while
What
everyone's
are you doing? You're
hiding.
drawing attention to us.
Okay, so you pull out your lantern. You like flick to light it on,
Mhm.
and you see the stone, and as you kind of like adjust your eyes, given the fact that you've been in the dark for so long now, and now suddenly there's light, something jumps out and goes, "Boo!"
I'm going to do my hammering horns and bash into him as quick as I can.
Before As soon as Thorfinn moves, I'm going to shock and grasp him to try and stop him.
Okay.
Because I don't know what this is. And I'd rather talk than attack first.
He just jumped out at me. I got scared.
Yes.
Well,
Still.
okay. So, first of all, then I would. Oh no, you use shocking grasp. So is that a save?
Let you know now. Are you wearing any metal armor, Thorfinn?
I've only got light armor.
Bugger.
Leather. I've got leather armor.
Don't think so. It's not a save.
No.
Spell attack 6 doesn't hit, does it?
Oh.
Oh
No.
wait, that's rolled the damage.
That's rolled the damage.
Interesting.
I thought.
Interesting. Oh, hang on. I didn't choose melee when putting it in. Try now. That wasn't any better.
Nope.
So
No.
so you fail at that then. As you approach though, even with your speedy horn, kind of blurs out of your vision, but then is hugging you from behind and squeezes you like you're being restricted by stone itself. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
With a crushing hug. I don't know why that's an anise. That's not an anise. It's carried. Yeah, that's right. Ignore the tag. I don't know what the tag is done. That's really OP.
That is very OP.
It's actually not.
What?
That can't be right. It fucking is. It's 9d6 plus 5. That's bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that hurt.
Do you have a reaction you might want to use to maybe negate some of that?
Oh yes. Uncanny dodge.
As he does this, and it does hurt, obviously, he says, "It's been so long since I've seen someone new."
Oh, hello. Who's this? Who's this? I say that out loud, sort of trying to interact with this random creature.
Give me a sec. Hold on. I think something's not right on this sheet. For God's sake. Sorry, one moment. Apologies. It looks like something's been dragged into the wrong box. Okay, so it says, people call me Corred.
Oh, hello, Corhead.
It kind of bops you on the head like almost like a fist bump, and then climbs off.
What a strange way of greeting people.
And what you see is almost like a gnomish looking person. Very short, but he looks like he's made of stone. He's got extremely long hair, ice-like glaze to his eyes, and he's got almost like goat-like feet.
Mm.
But he's small.
Corhead, you wouldn't happen to know the way out of this place, do you? To get to the other side.
No, you're inside now. She'll smell you coming.
When you say she, who's she?
Mistress here. She likes visitors. Ooh.
Likes in the way of eating or having for tea?
Depends.
On what?
Whether you make good tea.
Oh, you're not very right. Okay. How long you been down here? Initiative. Rude.
I didn't even know why that clicked, in fairness.
Yeah, so Corhead, what's the reasoning behind you being in this cave?
This is home. Plus,
Oh.
Mistress commands that we don't leave. There's giants out there. I thought you was a giant.
No, I'm no giant. I'm not too far off a giant, though. Have you ever seen a giant?
Yeah, but they don't come in here. Mistress sees to that.
Ooh. So
What
is
is
Mistress
Mistress?
scary?
Mistress is mistress.
But do you know what race she is?
Kind of like scratches his head, like, don't really comprehend.
Like, is she an elf? Is she a halfling? A gnome? What is she? A spider? I wouldn't put it past her.
Mistress like me, but big. Bigger than you.
Would you happen to know which way she is?
I can take her to Mistress.
Just out of curiosity, how long have you been here? Like, living here?
Oh, not no. Long time.
Are you one of the what are they the Weetabix gnomes? I don't know what they're called. The gnomes with the acid people.
Kind of like jolts its head back in like a confused kind of, what kind of statement would Corrid Faye.
Faye. Oh good. Okay, so she's Faye, Mistress, is she?
Yeah.
Oh good. If you take us to Mistress, how likely are we to be eaten?
Depends.
On what?
What do you taste like?
I don't like you. You're really right.
Is there anything in
You're
this
not
cave
like
that Mistress
Corid.
wouldn't eat?
Corid, not bad.
No,
But-
you're not bad, but you're not helpful either, are you?
Corid can be very helpful. And
Then
you
try.
see the hair, behind him kind of begin to like slither on the ground, come around Jirak, Thorfinn, and Summer's legs, and begin to weave around each of your legs. I need you to make dexterity saving throws, please, as you are becoming entangled.
This isn't helpful. Oh god.
Summer and Jirak.
Oh, I've done Jirak.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Okay, so Summer, you are grappled. And the Corid kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to do this. Corid begins to do like almost like an Irish jig, and I need everyone else to make a charisma saving throw. I think. Hold on. Where is it? Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Summer. Oh no. Clarence. Summer. Well, you're already grappled, but you're also now charmed by him. Thorfinn, I need you to also make the.
Oh,
Hello, Thorfinn. Are you there? What's your boyfriend doing, Summer?
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Thorfinn!
He's saying his Discord's gone down.
Give him a slap. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, with a 2, he fails. So, Summer, Clarence, Thorfinn, was that 25 for
Me.
Jirax? Or
No,
have you-
for me.
Okay, do you want to do one for Jarek as well?
Yeah, wisdom, yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh, that was the wrong button. It's not bad.
Yeah, he luckily succeeds. Everyone else, all you're seeing is this Kored Fey like creature dancing almost like an Irish jig and kind of big grin, and he's like twizzling his like really wiry tash that he's got, his hair sort of entangled around Summer. He's like kind of looks at you, Lana, and is like, see, I can be very helpful.
I can see. Yes. Very helpful indeed. Right. Okay. Out of 10, how much are we going to die if we see Mistress?
As I
Go
said,
for it. 10. Right. Okay. Where is Mistress? Would you be able to just tell us instead of taking us there?
She's in a cave around the corner up the way. It's probably making stew.
Hmm. All right. Okay. Hey guys. As much as this Mistress person sounds wonderful, I think I've got a couple of things that I have to do in Westron. Does anyone else have anything to do? Let me help. Oh, Mark's been kicked out of Discord.
Oh. What? What's going on?
They're over capacity apparently. That's probably what happened with Thorfinn as well. Oh, and now Summer's gone down.
Right. Shall we? Maybe worth using the sub channel, perhaps. See if that helps.
Hang on, what's he got? Increased capacity by more than 20% to ensure you're able to text voice chat smoothly. Weird. Okay, cool. There might be a couple of performance issues. How many people are using the actual Discord for games tonight?
Quite a few in this server. So,
Shall we use the other one?
Yeah, use the sub server, and I'll post a group thing to say that we're going into the sub server.
I'll message Mark now.
Copy.
Oh, he can't log back in.
What? What at all?
Can we try Roll20 chat?
Yeah, we might be able to. One sec.
Right, how do I do that? I want to broadcast voice only.
I can't even remember
Voice
how to do it.
only.
Where are we?
Okay, I think I've got it.
Audio. Video. Audio output. audio input. I don't think I can.
No. Right.
Broadcast, voice only.
Receive, voice
Receivers.
only, reconnect.
Voice only, reconnect.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
I
Right,
can
there's
hear you.
one.
Can you hear me on there?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me disconnect from here first. Hello. 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 This isn't gonna work. Hello. Oh, now it's resetting. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Don't we just love technical issues? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? I can't hear anyone.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, there we go.
What was that? What made that work?
I don't know. You just pressed something and it just went through. Anyone else hear me?
I don't think anyone else is.
Is this better than my roll 20, not roll 20 Discord, or is this
It
worse?
must be.
Yeah, mine did that as well, Summer.
Chat tech is roll 20 web RTC.
Oh, weird. One moment in the present, and detect the rest. 'Cause I got the second best tonight. Sun. Ooh, sigh, giving your attention to. I really haven't mentioned.
I can't hear you guys anymore.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you. I
Oh,
can't hear. Oh wait, I can hear Summer.
Hello.
That's really out of fun. One. Oh, Mark can hear us but can't get it to work. No. You thought. Cheers, man. Ouch.
Fuck away from me. No. 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 Get off me. Get off me.
What the fuck's going on?
I don't know.
What can you hear me in pain? Get off me. Did you hear
That's my mother. She's such a child.
Is that the cat or is it a
No, it's my mother.
Joy?
off? Oh, boy. Oh,
Why did that not face it?
oh, I wouldn't. It's already fucking attacked me twice.
Oh, it's
Today.
literally, it's not even uploading anything that you send to it.
I'm getting things. I'm getting notifications you sent through.
What, just now?
Yeah, but it's not showing me anything.
Okay. I was trying to send like a screen snap of the like settings.
Oh no! Now all mine's all
I
gone.
think it's a bus, guys. Ain't working. Well,
Well-
hey, you've met a weird creature in a cavern that hasn't tried to eat you yet.
Yeah, he does want to eat us though, doesn't he? Just a smidge.
Just a wee little bit.
Yeah, just a smidge.
Just wait until he disappears into the rock face again.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah,
Not a fan.
0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Fucking coronavirus ruining my D&D.
Oh, that's a mood.
Oh dear.
Not today. I've already had enough of Corona today.
Oh, fuck. So have I. Too much talking about this shit.
Mate, our theatre's just completely closed. All the theatres in London just have.
No, that's mad.
0 hour contract, and God knows whether I have a job.
Well, while we're waiting, do you want to see this freaking creature that you're actually dealing with?
Yes.
There's a
What
big
is
old
it?
picture,
I'm not
there's a
gonna
big old
meta,
picture.
Oh. Oh, I don't like him. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm great.
Oh.
Thanks. No.
Oh, what are those legs? It's got a
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
No, no one can hear you, Connor.
Oh. Come here then. If you attack me, I will throw you across this room.
I'm wondering if this is going to be fun to listen back to. Hey, yeah, look, all these technical issues that we're having. Isn't this fun? Yeah, that's right. I could hear you guys for a few seconds and now nothing. Right, well, I'll up to you guys.
Oh, you
Should
can't.
we
Oh, there we go.
stop here?
You cat are a fucking asshole.
Leave your cat alone. Your cat was perfectly fine to us
He's
when you left the
literally
house the other day.
just dropped my fucking picture frame on the floor. Ah,
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, who?
Thorfinn. I haven't heard his voice yet on here.
No.
Oh, I can now.
What, you can hear him? Can you hear him?
Yeah, Thorfinn.
I can't fucking hear him.
no, I can't hear anything.
Can he hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. Thorfinn, can you hear Mick? No, he can't hear Nick. Sorry.
That's just great, isn't it?
Yeah, this is really good.
We're doing well.
10 out of 10.
What if I reconnect? See if that works.
I can't hear Clarence at all.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear someone.
hello,
I can
Clarence.
hear Clarence.
Okay, so it didn't work for me because is Thorfinn working now?
Apparently it was, but I don't know now. And now someone's just dropped out.
Oh, there we go. I can
Hello?
see you.
Summer?
And you're all talking. Oh, Summer's.
Summer's mic's doing a weird thing.
Hey, you can't hear anything else.
I can't hear Summer now.
I can't hear someone.
Thorfinn?
Thorfinn's here. He just can't hear you.
I can't hear. Oh, I'm going to
I
reconnect.
can't hear Thorfinn.
How can I hear everyone?
Hello.
Hi.
Speak, bitches.
I like how you're saying speak, bitches, but no one else can hear you other than Summer and me.
I can hear you.
I can hear
Oh, I
Clarence
don't.
now. I just can't hear Thorfinn or Summer, and I could hear Summer before.
So my issue wasn't actually Roll20, it was the browser. I had to give browser access, Roll20 access to my microphone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had to do that as well. I had to restart, refresh the page.
Oh, I'm going to refresh. Can you feel the love tonight? Hello? I can hear Clarence. Lorna?
Hello.
Summer?
Can you hear me?
I can hear
I can
you.
hear you.
I can hear you.
Hey, Brad.
Can you hear the love?
Please stop.
tonight?
I'm off work. I don't need to hear it.
I thought I'd you're off now, so
So you need
Yeah,
to.
I still don't need to watch. I need to listen to it, be reminded of it. Nah.
Summer.
Zero.
I'm back.
Hey.
That took for fucking ever.
Clarence.
Yeah?
Right,
Hey.
Thorfinn. No.
And the sound of silence. He'll come back. It just takes a moment.
Come here.
Rocks fall, Thorfinn dies. I think we're gonna have to knock it on the head.
Thank you. Rude.
What did he
Don't
put?
backtrack now. Don't backtrack now, you little shit.
Who, me? I'm being nice.
Mm.
look, it's not even. Oh, I don't even think we can post on Discord. Oh, yeah, no, that did
Oh!
work.
That's come through.
But the thing that I just tried to take a snippet of hasn't sent.
It's not showing through though.
No.
It's showing me that you sent a message, but it's not connecting.
Yeah, it's buggered, isn't it? Oh dear, this is gonna be fun. Right, well,
I think I'm back in the server for. Yeah, I'm back into the Discord now.
glad you are.
Oh, hang on. There's currently investigating an issue where Discord servers are completely unavailable. We've got partial out.
Yeah. Right, look, you've got 15 minutes before I want to settle up anyway, so I think it might be by the time we've actually got everything running, I'd say it's going to be out of time. So, as you've almost like at the point of convincing this creature to take you to Mistress or not, then I think that might be a good place, because depending on obviously your interaction with the next step will depend on either an encounter or an interaction.
Who's breathing so heavily?
Oh, that might
That's
be me. I'm sorry.
Clarence. He likes to breathe heavy.
I do.
Hey.
I think it's just the thought that me being his DM for a couple of hours just, is uncontrollable.
Oh god, yeah. You should see the stuff they'll get up to behind this microphone.
Somehow, message came through. Set what? Oh, settings.
Is everyone at MCM this year?
Yeah, I've got a ticket now. Right, I'm going to stop recording.
Yeah.